Hello, I am Anuhas from the Mihikata Anuhas YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I am going to talk about the history of my school, that is Sebastian's College Morotua. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel now to get more valuable videos. St. Sebastian's College Morotua is my school that gifted many champions to the society. We all began in the porch of the Morotua St. Sebastian's Church with only 11 students in the year 1854, and also children were educated using the English language. After few years, because of the demands of the members of the church and Catholics of Morotua, it was obtained as a De La Salle Brothers School since 3rd January 1926. Our school's last head teacher was Mr. Lawrence Pereira. Reverend Brother Bonaventure Idas was an Irish national who was the first brother director of our school. Other pioneers were Oliver from Sri Lanka and a brother from France. After the presence of brothers, modern Morotua police station, or in other words, Chevalier Walava, was their shelter. After few months, on the ground floor of it, they started secondary classes, and in 1927, they documented the school as a secondary school. The main school was at the roundabout road in Uswatta. It contained only 4 classes and a principal's office. The school had a huge desire for a new shelter because the number of students in the school increased from year to year. In that time period, the school's administrators bought a 10 acres land for 30,000 rupees from Mr. M. J.C. Fernando. For that, the Cardinal of Sri Lanka gave 15,000 rupees as a loan and 15,000 rupees grant amount that the businessman called Sebastian Fernando gave was taken. They started the new work of the school from the new land in 23rd December 1930. 1931 was an unforgettable year for the school because in 1931, Prefects Board, Tennis Court, the cadets under Captain Rupert Paris, Science Society and All Boys Association started. The present sports ground was opened in the year 1934 and Eugene De Silva was the captain of the cricket team. In 1960, the government named the private schools that uses government's money as government schools. Because of that, the directors of our school took steps to run the school as a fee-free private school. The school's history was a very hard time period. Reverend Brother Stefan Modestus was the director of our school in that time period. He was an old boy in our school, and he created several institutions to gather money for our school students' education. If that steps weren't taken, our school might be a government school. Reverend Brother Raymond Benildus was the director of our school from 1964 to 1973. After that, Reverend Brother Sylvester was our school's director from 1977 to 1981. In 1981, Reverend Brother Christopher Pereira. In 1985, Reverend Brother Walter Gunathilaka were the directors. In 1987, Reverend Brother Grenville Pereira created a total building project for our school, and in 2 years he created 16 primary classes. In 1991 March, Reverend Brother Emmanuel Nicholas introduced a governing system, advisory system for the school, and presidential advisor Early Pereira was a chairman in it. In 1991, the governing system of the school situated a school development society to manage the finances of the school. The school started teaching English literature and started developing tennis of the school in the time period of Reverend Brother Charles Dunville. The main hall in our school was built in the time period of 1996 by Reverend Brother Henry Disanayaka. Reverend Brother Walter Gunathilaka again started his life as a principal in a school in year 2000. And in year 2003, our school had its biggest turning point, and that is the De La Salle Brothers School called St. Sebastian's College Morotua became a school that is being controlled by priests. And in 2003, Reverend Father Bonipananda Pule was the principal and Reverend Father Sylvester Rantunga was the deputy principal. And throughout 17 years, Reverend Father Ranjit Anuradi, Reverend Father Anton Ranjit, and nowadays Reverend Father Sanjay Mendis had developed the school until today. Now I would like to leave by memorizing some achievements we got in the history of 169 years in our school. Thanks for watching.